Hey, guys, can somebody please from the DA take the microphone away from Zille? Please, take the microphone away from that woman. Helen Zille is going to single-handedly break the government of national confusion because of her mouth. This woman is yipping everywhere. Not that I'm complaining though. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just so happy to see this woman thinks that she runs the whole country. She's not the president of the DA. She's doing all the interviews. John Steener is somewhere in the background negotiating whatever, we don't know. But then it comes out, it's Helen that negotiated everything. It's Helen that signs everything. Guys, this interview I'm just going to show you guys now. You're not going to believe the thing that's flying out of that woman's mouth. You're not going to believe what the Helen just... The ANC can't deal with this person. She's going to break everything. The arrogance of this woman. Hi guys.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Black Heart, the Hustle Continua. 100% good quality t-shirts, made to inspire your goals and dreams. T-shirts are now available at an affordable price. Place your order now. 068-473-6908. Instagram at Black7576. Facebook page Black Heart.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Says So. I'm your host, King 053, Mr. Easy Imali Eneng, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, again, Zille is running her mouth. Again, Zille is running her mouth. Zille is not a good nickname, man. Can you guys give me a nice nickname for Ukoko? Because we're going to be talking about this stupidity for some time now. This woman is breaking records now. Fikile can't compare himself with Ukoko. Zille is number one when it comes to messing up negotiations, when it comes to messing up secrets, when it comes to talking nonsense. Number one. Going into a negotiation and signing a letter of intent. We are intending to build something. It's not a final document. It's not a binding document. The intent, you are trying to intend to say, okay, let's come together. Let's intend all of us. But you come with these demands that you wrote. And, the DA people are delusional. Saying, if the DA gets all of these 11 departments they have, they're going to change it in no time. In no time. The DA is going to change South Africa because the DA governs the Western Cape so well. But no, that's not what Helen Zille knows. Helen Zille knows politics. She said this thing, she cannot fix all of these departments in 6 months. It will take 3 years to fix it. But there's a point that I want to point out there. But let's listen to Coco. Let's listen to Zille. Godzilla yena. Godzilla yavathatha. Listen to this nonsense.
Strategy, and also, are there any key ministries that you would say that you are looking at or eyeing?
Well, we could fix a lot of them. Some will take much longer, and people mustn't have inflated expectations. They mustn't think, okay, the DA gets a portfolio today, and 6 months down the line, the problem will be solved. It won't be. It's taken 30 years to break a lot of things, and it's not going to be fixed in 3 years. We are going to have to get going. We've got to get the right people in the right positions. We've got to get budget allocated to critical things that we need in our governance plan. We need to implement them without any corruption and with good management and with good performance management, and then we will get outcomes. But it is a process. The Western Cape looks like it does because the DA has been in power there for 15 years. That's how long it takes.
My Pan-Africanist, come. This woman just said it's not going to take 6 months to fix it. He says the ANC has been destroying, that's what she says, not me. The ANC has been destroying the country for 30 years. It's going to take some time to fix it. How? Can the white people, they know that things take time to fix. We did not know because we thought we're supposed to forget about apartheid, forget about the slavery, forget about the land repossession, and just, all of the Africans teaching, forget about the 300 years of apartheid in our country. We were supposed to fix it in 30 years. But she says what has happened in 30 years, she can't fix in 6 months. It will take her 3 months to fix it, and it can't take her 3 years to fix it. You see the logic that white people are applying on us. The ANC has been breaking this thing for 30 years. It's broken. We can't fix it in 6 months. But they expect you to forget everything, that has happened in the past and fix things now. This is how these people think that we are so stupid. They think we are stupid, these people. We have continuously told these people that it will take time to fix South Africa because of the years of black people going back. Historical injustices that has happened on black people. We still don't have the land. We still don't own the Reserve Bank. We still don't own our minerals. We still don't have any power. We don't own the banks. We don't own the farms. We don't own anything of significance anyway. When you have a farm, it's a small farm. You understand what I'm saying? But we can't say, we as black people can't say, let's unite and fix it and make sure that when we get to 50 years, South Africa is fixed and back in the hands of black. No. No. The DA can blame the 30 years. We can blame the years of apartheid. What type of nonsense is this? Yeah? Let's listen to what Helen Zille is saying about the best option that for South Africans. Now, she knows the best option for us as South Africans.
The big question in politics, Govan, is always compared to what? Compared to the DA, well, it's not a great... the best option for South Africa would have been if the DA won an overall majority. That would have been happy days for South Africa. But we didn't. So what are the options? And we said we want the least bad option. Now...
So this government is the least bad option?
Of all the options on the table, yes. Because let me put it to you. The other alternative is having the ANC, EFF, and MK. That would be the worst of all possible options.
But now the DA finds itself in a position where it's going into cabinet, possibly, and the president has the prerogative to appoint ministers from the ANC side. We saw the likes of Gwede Mantashe, who has been implicated in the state capture report, being sworn in. Malusi Gigaba was also sworn in. He may not get a cabinet position. But will you accept having to share a cabinet now with people implicated in the state capture report?
We'll certainly accept the justice portfolio if we can get it, because then we can do something about the state capture report. You see, the important thing to realize is that we were very strategically careful, that we would never be caught in a situation where we're merely there propping up an ANC government. We had to have meaningful power. And the backwards and forwards in the final hours through those last 7 drafts was precisely to ensure that we had something meaningful on the table, that we could achieve something meaningful with what we had on the table, and that we were not just a kind of crutch to the ANC.
The ANC is in trouble. The ANC is in trouble. I believe if the MK, this worst case scenario, doomsday collusion of the ANC and the MK and the EFF, I believe if those parties collude together, they will work together and they will not kill each other. But this DA of Godzilla, they are so stupid. I mean, how can you be this stupid? They are asking her, how are you going to feel sitting down in a government with people implicated in the Zondo Commission? Because remember, the Zondo Commission was there initially to deal with the radical transformation faction of the ANC, but it dealt with everyone, and those everyone are still in parliament today. Now, instead of this woman playing politics and saying, listen, we as the government of national confusion, we will sit together and discuss things merit for merit, case by case. She says no. That's why we wish we get the Department of Justice, so that we can do something. You guys, the Al-Shalama game. This woman is saying to the ANC, if you give us the Department of Justice, we are going to arrest you. Department of Justice and Correctional Service, by the way. She says, we are going to arrest you. We're not Ronald Lamula. We're going to arrest you. That's what she's saying. It's clear in daylight. I mean, what does ANC people... Icon. Meaningful power. That's what she wants. Because what white people wanted is that black people must not unite. Black people must not unite. The ANC, the EFF, and the MK must not unite. Black people must not unite. Because if they unite, they're going to be in the flippant, majority. In the third, two-third majority. They're going to kill us as white people. Not literally kill, but you know what I'm saying. If the ANC is watching this interview and they're still smiling and they still give the Department of Justice to Helen has already told them that they will come after those who are implicated in the Zondo Commission. And Zondo will be out and retired by that time. There will be another Chief Justice, and she's not going to play around with them. She's not going to play around with them. Huh? Let's hear what she says about the Constitution. Guys, this Constitution that we as Pan-Africanists want to change. I know she wants to protect it 1,000,000%.
Then what do you say to DA voters who may feel a little bit betrayed? Because in your campaign to rescue South Africa, particularly from the ANC government, but here you are in bed with them. And you're saying, look, what is the other option? But the other option is governing from the opposition benches again.
Well, you don't govern from the opposition benches. That's the problem.
Playing a role there.
You can't make things happen from the opposition benches. And the truth is that our biggest election promise to the voters is that we would keep out what we then called the Doomsday Coalition, the anti-constitutionalists. We said, we promised you we will keep out the people who are set on destroying our constitution. Jacob Zuma campaigned against the constitution. He wanted to get rid of the power of judges and all of that sort of thing. Julius Malema was also campaigning against the Constitution. So we said to our voters, we will keep out the Doomsday Coalition, ANC, EFF, MK. And it's very significant that the ANC sent their brightest and their best, a really excellent negotiating team, to negotiate with us. And we all had South Africa's interests up front, and we actually got on very well, and we could speak about how we create the South Africa envisaged in 1994 under the Constitution.
But it does appear that this coalition rests on Cyril Ramaphosa being president of the ANC. So what would it take for the DA to walk away from this agreement?
Well, if people violated the statement of intent and its terms, we would walk away. If the president wanted to hire and fire DA ministers without going through the proper process of doing that in consultation with our leader, John Steenhuisen, we would walk away.
And if Paul Mashatile replaces Cyril Ramaphosa as ANC president?
He has to stick to the agreement too.
Does the agreement then say that no presidency for Paul Mashatile?
No, of course it doesn't. We can't pick the ANC's people. They can't pick our people. That is in the agreement. But if the president is there, we are not out of opposition. We're in a government of national unity, but we will take strong positions against the issues that we don't like. And I'm sure all the other parties in the government of national unity will as well.
Guys, listen, my African people. White people have to protect this constitution. It's normal, it's expected. This constitution works for them. It protects their land, it protects their looting of our minerals, it protects everything that they are doing. It protects the white privilege, it protects white monopoly capital. This constitution, this thing of saying we must be a market-based economy, is protected by the constitution. It's protected by the Constitution. So if you people don't know, if you people of, you African people, you color people who are voting for the DA, if you guys don't want to see this, it's up to you. There's nothing more we can say. We can just bring the facts and put it in front of you. The EFF and the MK is not the West coalition government for the ANC. In fact, I would say that would have been the best, because I believe at the end, those parties would not even mind in 2029 to say, okay, we are dropping our colors, we are remaining in the ANC forever. The mighty ANC come back, ANC 2.0. I believe that was going to happen at the end. Jacob Zuma was not going to be the president. Probably they were going to have a big conference. Probably Julius Malema comes out as number one, or someone else. I don't care. But those parties, those three parties can just come and unite. And please, they must bring the ATM in there. They must bring the ATM in with there. So I don't know what to say to you guys anymore. I don't know. I had a big debate with some colleagues, talking about this thing. What is happening with the ANC? What is happening? Now, we must now pretend that we don't hear Helen Zille. I remember we love our ANC. ANC, we say Tanda. No, King, you can't talk like this, whatever. Now, I'm asking them, must we pretend for this nonsense? Look what Helen is saying. She's... this is a joke. This is not going to end nice. She's already saying if they don't employ the people that she wants, if they hire and fire DA ministers as they please, she's going to make sure that they walk away. Listen, that is just a scaring tactic. The DA is going nowhere, because they have told us that their number one thing is to keep the MK out. The MK and the EFF, once the DA walk out, they are in there. They are in there. They are in. So the DA will not work out. I hope that the ANC realizes that they can give these people two portfolios, one portfolio. They will not walk away, because the ultimate goal actually is to keep black people divided. So they're standing in the passage, they're standing in the middle, so that these black parties cannot unite. They know that. Deep down in their heart, they know. If we leave this government of confusion, those two are coming in, because those two are not here because of us. So let's just wait and see what is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Just wanted to pass this one. Hey guys, give me your thoughts on the comment section, guys. Give me your thoughts on the comment section. It's King Said So, guys. It's King Said So. Leave all your thoughts. Don't hold anything back. Just be respectful and just give me your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. Let people know what Helen is saying. Let people... Guys, and also thank you for those who have subscribed to African Mojono with your boy King. Thank you so much. More content coming tomorrow and over the weekend on that channel. So please subscribe to that channel. We are still chasing that 1,000 subscribers. Guys, if all of you who's watching this video, just go there and subscribe. I will appreciate it. I will appreciate it so much. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.